For today's top story, sports reporter Wyatt Warren sat down with the athletic director, Miss Jeffcoat, who has some news about this year's RGS basketball teams.
We're here with athletic director and teacher, Miss Jeffcoat, and I heard y'all have a new basketball team. I was wondering if y'all would like to share the roster.
Absolutely. So as you know, we made our final cuts yesterday for our girls team and our boys team. We are excited about that. Our season games begin like November the 26th, so it'll be right around the corner. Matter of fact, 2 weeks from today, they're playing in a tournament at Southside High School. They'll be going up against 15 other teams, and it'll be a 4-day tournament, so we want to wish them well. It's in 2 weeks. So let's start with our girls basketball team. Our girls basketball team is Addie Pipoli, Addie Moores, Brianna Martinez Trullo, Brickell Nelson, Janatso Agu, Courtney Farmer, Jakyla Goldsmith, Javiana Beeks, Jillian Neese, Kiara Telly, Lily Wright, Sophia Reyes, Steffi Taylor. We have asked a couple of girls to be our managers, and they're going to get back with us on that. So we're looking forward to seeing what their response is to being our managers. For our boys team, we have Sam Holliday, Ben Rui, Hurston Modrak, Marlon Lewis Johnson, Tanner McGrady, Joshua and Jacob Drinken, Braden Guion, Chase and Eric Lundy, Cohen Masters, Noah Lewis, and our managers for the boys team are Ethan Tantrum and Patrick Davidson Flores.
And that's the basketball team.
Feel about tryouts?
Good. Pretty nervous for the first day, but I felt confident in the morning. Just, practice right before tryouts.
What's your favorite thing about basketball?
Competing against other kids, like older kids, so I can get better.
What was the hardest thing about tryouts?
For me, it's getting past round one because there was like 35 people there, and there's only a team of 12, so I had to get through that.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about basketball?
My favorite thing about basketball is competing and being with players on the same team, having a good time.
Welcome to the RDS News Show with me, Yari Webb, and
me, Reeves Barno,
with Noah Bagwell with sports and Antoine Blummer with the weather. Now for RDS's #1 news team.
At this time, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for the weather with Antoine Blummer.
The high today is 72 with a low of 61 this evening. This weekend's weather will stay in the mid-70s but brings a high chance of rain on both Saturday and Sunday.
Middle school students, if you want to visit the book fair, today is your last chance. It is located in the makerspace.
There will be no school Monday and Tuesday next week. Monday is a work day for teachers and Tuesday is election day.
Code on Ice will be available for elementary students on Wednesday, November 9th.
There will be a soccer skills and drills camp for 2nd through 4th graders on November 19th from 9 a.m. to noon. Interested students may sign up using links on social media.
The PTA Sherwood Forest sale of fresh garlands, fresh evergreen wreaths, and holiday decor from the Pacific Northwest is now available through November 10th. The next Beta Club meeting will be November 15th from 3 o'clock to 3:45 in the middle school gym.
Today's lunch menu is chicken wing bar, salad bar, and fresh fruit.
Now for Kendra Fralick with sports.
Story in NCAA football is the University of Tennessee being ranked #1 over Clemson and the Georgia Bulldogs. Tennessee hasn't been ranked #1 in any national poll or ranking since the 1998 season when they won the national title. In honor of this, let's hear from a couple of UT fans about this weekend's game against Georgia.
Well, we're really excited. We haven't had a very good football team in a while, and so we're really excited to be ranked #1. We beat Alabama, and they're our big rival, so we're really excited that we beat them. We're looking forward to going to Georgia to play them on Saturday.
I understand you are a big Tennessee fan. What do you think about them being ranked for the first time since 1998?
I think it's really cool. They've come a long way, and they're just really good this year.
What do they need to do to beat Georgia?
They just need to make sure our defense plays really good, and I think we have a pretty good shot at it.
Thank you.
Didn't your dad play football for Georgia?
Yes, he did.
Do you think Tennessee will beat Georgia this weekend?
Nah, they just had a good lucky one against Alabama. They're going down.
Now we head to the MLB, where the Phillies have a lead against the Houston Astros in the World Series. I don't know about you, but I think the Phillies are going to win this.
Reporter Alex White has this week's This Day in History.
This day in history, former President Ronald Reagan was elected the 40th President of the United States in 1980.
8th grade GCT classes have been creating windmills this week. Reporter Antoine Blumel went to see what it was all about. Antoine, what do you have for us?
Well, I visited Mr. Paris's GTT class and I found some pretty cool robotic windmills. Students learned about mechanisms and gearing while they created grain-crushing windmills. Mr. Paris explains further. And what is one thing you guys do in GTT?
They're designing windmills that have to crush grain. We're simulating grain with a little goldfish cracker. And we can't have wind inside, so they're adding motors. They're learning a little bit about motor control, electricity, about how they can design their project. They're using what they have learned when we learned about mechanisms and gearing to make the windmill move and also make it crush grain.
November is Family Literacy Month. Last night was Literacy Night at RGS. Families came out to participate in literacy games, making bookmarks, and book tastings, just to name a few activities.
Drum roll, please. The kissing hand.
Literary specialist Kirby Fryer and instructional coach Kelsey Keeley spearheaded the school-wide literacy night.
What are your goals for Literacy Night?
Well, November is Family Literacy Month, and to kick off Family Literacy Month, we want to share with our students and families at Rudolph Gordon how important literacy is, as well as how fun literacy can be. And so our goal is to get our Rudolph Gordon students and families here in the building to celebrate literacy and enjoy doing things that are based around literacy together. Starting on the outside of the building, you'll see food trucks, and when you come into the building, each grade level will be doing different activities. So kindergarten's doing a pumpkin museum, first grade is doing a reading bingo. Bingo is also happening in 6th grade. We're doing things, 7th grade's doing blackout poetry, we're writing stories in 2nd grade, we're making bookmarks in 3rd and 8th grade. Book walks are happening, which is like a cakewalk, but instead of winning a cake, you win a book. So all sorts of fun activities will be happening.
Our reporters were there and spoke with several students and their families about the event.
And you're doing 7th grade blackout poetry?
Yes.
What makes blackout poetry more interesting than regular poetry?
Because you get to use the words on the page to create your own story.
What are you guys doing with the pumpkins?
As Red Ribbon Week comes to a close today, we bring you Pajama Day and some responses from students across the school.
I think it's a good way to bring attention on not to do drugs and how that they're really bad.
What are your thoughts on Red Ribbon Week?
I think it's good that we learn about it so we don't do drugs.
For today, Friday's Friday, we would like to say congratulations to you, our Rudolph Gordon family. You guys did a fantastic job this week, participating in all the Red Ribbon activities. Have a fantastic, restful 4-day weekend. See you Wednesday.